Hi everybody, Tina here with Loving Life's Little Blessings, and this is a Project Life Monday post. Can you see what I got over the weekend? So I'm so excited. This is the Cobalt Edition, and this is actually going to be for Kayla's 5th year album. And actually what I'll be doing is, I'm certainly not doing a picture a day with her or even necessarily pictures every week. This is just gonna be, I'm gonna start an album for her. She'll be 5 years old in January, so it'll work out perfect. And I'm just going to keep an album for her. I'll just probably keep it, I guess, for the rest of her life. I don't know, like I don't know when I'll quit, but it's not just gonna be her 5th year album because there's really not a whole lot that will happen every day, so I'm sure I'll get a couple years into one album. So this is what I'm using for it. It's this one, and I just really love this. This is a very bright kit, and you could certainly use it. It reminds me a lot of school. That's why I picked it for her, but it is very boyish too. You could use it for a little boy. So I really love it. What I do when I get my kit, I've already done this. I've opened it up and I've kind of sorted all my cards. So what I'll do is I'll take all my cards out, and they're double-sided. So what I do is there's this side and there's this side. And so what I do is I just lay them out and I sort of pick what's my favorite. And like with this one, what I would do, there's this design, whoops, there's this design, but then there's also this design. So I would break it in half, I would split it up, and I would lay it like this and like this. And I would do that with all of my cards so I could get a clear view of what all the different designs were and what I liked best. So then once I do that, once I lay everything out, then I break them into filler cards, which are just, this to me is a filler card. There's not necessarily anywhere to journal on this card, so if I have a blank spot, I'm going to use it as a filler card. So I separate all mine into filler cards and journaling cards. So this would be a journaling card. Along with this, this would be a journaling card. So after I sort them, then I pick my favorites and I organize them that way and back into my box. So that's what I've done here. I've organized all of my cards. These are all the cards I'm going to use for filler cards. So these are just cards that are not journaling. I don't worry about the back. See, these are double-sided over here, but because I've already sorted them, this, what's facing up, is what I will be using. So this, when it goes into my pocket, this might be covered up. There might be a photo on the other side. There might be a different journaling card, or maybe I will use this as a journaling. Maybe it will fit. But I don't worry about what's on necessarily on the back side. I just sort them that way. And then my favorite journaling cards are on the top, and then the ones I don't care for so much are on the bottom. And then I just go through and I just look at these. There's not really anything to sort with these. So, but I do really love this kit. It is super pretty, and I think it'll be perfect, nice and bright for her, all her schooling stuff, because she started preschool this year. And so just a great kit, and I'm sure it will last more than a year because you get an amazing amount of stuff when you get a core kit. So there's just no easier way to go. You get, I mean, over 500 journaling cards. You get 60 4x6, and then I also got these. This is the 3x4 textured cardstock, and it's just cardstock. And then I got the 4x6 as well. And so I'm sure this will last a lot longer than just 1 year, and it's totally fine. So I really love that. And then I've just spent the last few days, I've been trying to get all my Project Life stuff caught up. I ordered over 500 photos this last week, and I will be getting all my photos in my album. So you guys have already seen a lot of this, but what I've done is I've added dividers. So you can see right here, I've added a divider. I really have to get albums. That really has to be my next focus. But I've just added the plain dividers. And I love getting the dividers because when you get the plain pack of dividers that are don't have any design on them, you get, I believe, 14. So you get 2 extra. You get like January through December, but then you also get 2 extra, and then you get the white labels that you can write on. So like this is new arrival, it says new arrival on here, and then I put in month 1 and so on. And the other thing that I've been doing, I spent a lot of today doing it, is adding calendars, going in, printing out my calendars. I just keep track of all of his little milestones. That's all this is, really. And so I've been going through and printing these out and getting them in here. And I didn't realize when I was doing them that I did them in a landscape. Usually I just do them, I do the calendars so it's normal, and I didn't realize. And I know Becky Higgins has 8.5 by 11 page protectors that go this way, that are long way. And, you know, maybe at another time I'll get them and switch. But right now I'm trying to get all caught up for this year. So I went through and did all the calendars. I'm up to about 9 months old. And then also I've just been adding my photos. So that's what I did for here. I've been adding my things, and then his album will be in 2 parts. This is the first 6 months of his life right here. And then this is the second half, 6 months through 12 months. And you can see I've just done a little bit of journaling. I have to title some things. I still have a lot of journaling to do. And then also back here is where I start my sticky note system. So when I get my photos, they'll be here on Thursday. I'll get my photos and I know exactly which photo goes here. And the other thing that I started doing is writing the photo number on my computer, because I'm just looking at my computer at the photos, and that's how I'm doing these pages. So some of, like, my photos are labeled N0 with a number, so N0973, N0974. So what I've started doing is putting that number on these sticky notes if I need it. Some of these I just know by the description, but like right here, this says, this one right here, this photo right here will be a photo that is long. It's up and down, and it says Andrew Green onesie 358B. So if I need to, I know, just in my mind, I know exactly what photo that is. However, when I get all my photos, if for some reason I can't figure it out, I'll look at my computer, I'll find this photo on there, and then I'll just slip it in. And so that's what I'm doing. Back here it gets kind of a little bit more, there's all kinds of sticky notes everywhere back here. And so it looks kind of crazy because of that, but I know which photos are going where. So I'm hoping to get all my photos on Thursday, get them in these pockets, and then I'm going to go back and do my journaling, and then I have stuff that I want to cut out on my Cricut. And so that is why, like, for this page protector, I have extra paper in here because it matches this, and I have an idea of what I want to do here. So I left that matching paper. So the other thing is I just have a big pocket. This is a 12 by 12 pocket. And I just have some of his first items, his hospital bracelet, his little hat that they give him at the hospital, some of the first cards he got, and that will be at the very back of his album. And then also I have a ton, I do videos kind of our life. I do little snippets, like, you know, minute, 30 seconds, 3-minute little videos, just all of the time. I try to do about 15 a month. And so I'll burn a DVD at the end of the year, and well, I mean, I'll do it for the the first part of his year, the first year of his life, and I'll also stick that in here. So the only other, I know I did that really fast. I was talking really fast through all that because I just want to get it in to this video. But the other thing that I want to say is the hardest part of doing it this way is matching the paper and taking the time to find what paper I want to use, making sure it matches, getting colors that match. It is so much easier with a core kit, and I'm really looking forward to doing that process next year and seeing if it makes it any easier, because I'm finding that it's really difficult and frustrating to be trying to pick out paper, find paper, match the paper, you know, all of that. I think is an extra step that I'm not necessarily gonna miss using a core kit. So we'll see how that goes. So anyways, guys, that's my Project Life post for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And my Project Life Club is starting at the beginning of the year, so if you're interested in being a part of that, it's completely free. You just need to email me at katinamartinez@live.com so you can start getting emails, and we're just going to do next year's Project Life albums together. So if you're a beginner or if you've been in it, doesn't matter. I just want us all to get together and do Project Life online together. So thanks, guys, for coming by, and I will talk to you later.